All right, it's like the first or second week of June here. What day is it even? It's the 6th of June. And we're gonna try to set some zoysiagrass off today, get it on its way to greening up and dominating the neighborhood. So stay tuned, see what we do, all you zoysia people. Okay, this is one of my favorite zoysia yards to be a guinea pig and to film stuff at, because I just got some time when I'm here. But anyway, as with most warm season grasses, we've been struggling to get them to green up, and zoysia usually is a little later than some of the other ones greening up, or this one is anyway. And the back, same way. The back is actually behind the front, so the back is behind the front, and as far as greening up, how about that? All right. But got warm weather here, so we're gonna throw down, get this thing popping. And right now I'm mixing a custom dry fertilizer blend for it, and I'll show you what that is. Hang on. Using some old string trimmer guards, like salad tongs, mixing this up. But what this is this is my special secret zoysia dry fertilizer. It's not really so secret. It's about 30 pounds of X Start and 50 pounds of X Green. X Start and X Green. Gonna make that green. Let's see. Okay, we finally got that warm weather I've been crying for this warm season grass. But along with my special super secret Zoysiagrass concoction, the 30 pounds of X Start and 50 pounds of X Green, I'm gonna run about a gallon to the acre of RGS and about 40 ounces an acre of Subvert MFT, bringing the thunder on this stuff. So, I mean, we get back here plenty. I'm here every week, so we'll get to see results. It is greening up some. It's thick. It's crazy thick. I've already run the Walker dethatcher in it a couple of weeks ago and pulled out a bunch of old dead matter, but still every time I come back and mow it, I'm knocking into the crowns and stuff and getting some brown matter. So we're gonna get this thing green and growing and cranking with this crazy concoction. Hang tight, I gotta get it mixed. Right, I changed my mind as I was mixing on the rates. So these are real scientific. Going 48 ounces to the acre of the MFT, 2 gallons of RGS, and then I've got the 30 pounds of X Start mixed with 30 pounds of X Green. So throw it down. This thing's gonna die or die trying. Easy. Okay, he's got geese back here eating the heck out of the backyard. Can't do anything about that, but we'll just keep pumping it, and maybe we can outgrow what the geese can eat. But this can't go without being noticed. His neighbor, oh boy, he must have the fescue king of the transition zone taking care of his stuff. What amazing fescue. Wonder who does it. He must be good and handsome. All right, like I say, on the way to greening up. Last week when I was over here, I noticed he had staying really wet back here for one. But I noticed he had a pretty world champion crop of Virginia buttonweed, and I saw some Kalinga in here. And what I did was I mixed Monument and Celsius. I just covered my mouth and wiped my nose when I said that. Monument and Celsius. I can't even find the Kalinga anymore, and the buttonweed looks pretty severely dinged. But that kind of application, usually about 3 weeks, you start to see everything melted out of it. By then we ought to have some powerful green grass of this stuff. I've got this buttonweed is everywhere. We got some pretty strong fescue too. And let's check out his neighbor's fescue again. That is just screaming. See, people said I was crazy for all that stuff I put in that fungicide concoction. Whew. I just lay in that. I had done this one at the end of the street with the fungicide concoction and some 818. His yard guy got his sprinklers right, but he had a huge dry spot across here, and it's finally filling back in and coming back to life. Here is a brand new fescue customer. Overall, it looks pretty good. Clean of weeds. Goes up the hill here. He's having the beginnings of a little fungus issue. This grass needs some food too. Got a little bit of weed in it. I might just spot spray the weeds. I don't know. There's more in it than I thought. All right, we'll go back to the truck and formulate a game plan for this one. I whipped up a little game plan for this one. Well, pretty aggressive game plan actually. I got 32 ounces of the FFF per acre, 32 ounces of the MFT per acre. I got 16 ounces of azoxystrobin, 16 ounces of propiconazole. I got the full rate of Momentum FX2 to take care of its weeds. And I'm going to put down about 3 pounds per thousand of X green with the perma green. A lot of greens in there. Let's hope there's a lot of green out in the yard after this, except for these weeds. All right, you get that. It's back to looking pretty stout. It had some rust in it a couple of weeks ago before the fungicide application. All that seems to be cleared up, and the turf's looking really strong. I don't know if it really shows up that good because the way the sun's shining on it, but it looks cool in person. Anyway, I've got a little bit of Momentum FX2 left. And I had some Creeping Charlie, I ran into my truck. I got ran over by my truck. A little bit of Creeping Charlie in this yard, and I was gonna hold off and spray it out with Shore Power. We'll get rid of that Momentum FX2. And that's gonna be the last of the Paul's Prime Cuts millions that Site 0 gets from me. I'm boycotting Site 1. So we'll get that sprayed out, and that'll be it for me and Site 1. The Momentum FX2 is a fantastic product because New Farm makes it, and I'll just find me a New Farm alternative to replace it and get rid of that stuff. This video really doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of point to it. I'm just letting you follow me around on a few of the things I'm doing today. I'm gonna let you watch some mowing with the 72-inch Bobcat. You ready for the excitement? Bring on the excitement. A little welfare check on this one. It's one we tried to grow in last year and it got infested with goose grass. I don't see the return of the goose. We worked real hard to make that possible, but now we gotta start working hard again to try to fill these spots in. Sandy here, sandy. Well, the guy's looking pretty good though. Getting that time to fill it in. Well, we're about 5-6 days after that MFT application in the Steve Willie Memorial Garden on the zoysia plugs. They're kind of taking off. How about that? And we're about 5 days. I did it on Monday. This is Saturday of the MFT Carbonex app on the Monaco Bermuda. I'll just give you a little peek. I don't want to spoil it. We'll have a big reveal once I have a chance to water it and get it right. It's coming on strong. Little hint. All right, like I said, pretty point. Well, this thing's kind of about her. Pretty pointless video today, just letting you follow me around, seeing some of the stuff I'm doing. Just remember, you know, when you're feeding this grass, there's more to it than biostimulants and a little nitrogen. Hence mixing the X-Start and the X-Green for the zoysia. Zoysia's gonna love that, so hopefully that thing will be looking stronger here shortly. Man, that's about it. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm trying to get a little content pumped out every day here for the next few days to, I don't know what the point is. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time.